Hello and welcome to this unboxing and review of the Primaris Space Marine Captain with Powerfist, the store anniversary special edition to be specific. Now, if we think about the Primaris Marines that have been released so far, and specifically the Captains, you've got a choice of three, including this one. So number one, you have the chappie that comes in the Dark Imperium box set, who is in Gravis armour and looks, well, he looks like an aggressor. And how do the aggressors look? Well, and other such noises which sort of describe how I feel about him. Number two, you've got the rather lovely monopose plastic Primaris Captain in Tacticus armour, or traditional power armour to you and me, which comes in the little box, a bit like this one, but is a monopose model for £22.50, which I'll leave to hang like the bad smell it is. And then you've got this guy, who was only available, well, he's available for many days, but specifically in my local area for one day. And here he is, the Primaris Captain with Powerfist, and he is very lovely. Well, at least his box is, because it's very golden shiny, unlike the other ones. So, there he is. You can actually see on the box it does say Plasma Pistol and Powerfist. Probably not the weapon I would have chosen to give him was a Powerfist, because at the moment, in terms of the crunch, they are a bit poo, but that's okay. He looks incredibly awesome, and you can see him there with his different head with the laurel, as opposed to Mr. I've got a side parting. And I'm also very stern that's going on there. And of course, as per anything that's made by Games Workshop, he is in the colour of the Ultramarines, which is fine, but I wish he was sometimes in the colour of somebody else. So, there is the box. Made in UK. That's good, we like that. Right, so what do you get in the box? Well, first of all, you get this big piece of plastic, which doesn't do anything other than make the box look bigger than it is. £22.50. Okay, I'll stop. You also get the Book of Words, which is very nice because, look, it's in colour and it's got things like Read This First on it, and it's got lovely 3D renders. Look at those. Yeah, we like those. And actually, they are very good, joking aside. They're very excellent, and you can see that the shoulder pads are separate, so you can put whatever shoulder pads you like on, but we'll talk about that more in a minute. And you have got the rules for him, and you have the power level for him, but you do not have the points for him, even though there are no points for him in the book, so you just use your imagination or just use the points values from the book. And in here we have this. We have a sprue, a whole sprue. Which you need the strength of 20,000 men to get out. And we'll look at the sprue in just 1 second. You also get your standard 40mm base. It does not say I am an anniversary base, although it does say 1999, which I assume is not when this base was made. If it is, it's very old. And you also have a teeny tiny upside down transfer sheet for making your very own Ultramarine, which I won't do, but thank you very much, Games Workshop. What would be really nice is if you put different chapters on here, maybe Dark Angels, or Blood Angels, or Space Wolves, or even Raven Guard, or Salamanders. Thanks, bye. So there's that, and we'll move those out of the way. And then we have the actual thing itself, which is very nice. Now, like I said, it is a monopose model, but that is fine, because it is very detailed. Look at all the detail that's going on over there. Those horseshoe type things on his belt look very Ultramarines, but it's fine. Games Workshop, please stop making it specific to Ultramarines, please. You have his very, very nice Powerfist, which looks epically awesome. You have the choice of heads. That is the back of a head. Let's see the front of a head. There he is, with his little side parting. Very trendy. And then you've got the one which, to me, says, I want to be put on a Primaris Ancient, please. And I'm going to grant his request, because I'm a very nice bloke. So that is that. Now, I did mention how excellently wonderful it is that you've got these nice separate shoulder pads, pauldrons, if you like. But can you see Can you see with your eyes how that there are big lumpy bits on the shoulders, and how actually you wouldn't be able to put a normal shoulder pad on, and if you did put a normal shoulder pad on, it wouldn't fit, and then you'd have to scrape that bit off, and then once you scrape that bit off, it wouldn't be able to fit properly because it wasn't made to fit, and then, oh no! You've done what I didn't want you to do, Games Workshop, and you've made it more monopose when we like to be able to convert things. Okay, rant over. Actually, it's really lovely. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. But it is, as I say, very monopose. So if you do not like the model on the box, there he is, then unless you are willing to do some serious stabby with a knife and choppy, then he will probably look a bit like that forever and always. Now, because this model is a limited edition, and within 6 months on eBay it will be worth more than the house I live in, I could not possibly put it together because I have to keep it in the box. So what did I do? I only went and got 2 of them. And here's my other one that I put together. And he's very lovely, and I'm very happy with him. So, the model that I have put together is not completely stock standard. For one, on the plasma pistol usually, there's a little nubbly bit that sticks up the top of the barrel, and it's on the Hellblasters, and it's on the Redemptor, and it might be on other Primaris things, it probably is, and I don't like it, so I chopped it off, and it's fine. It's much better in my opinion, but that's okay, we get the choice, don't we? That's why we build them ourselves. He's got a very nice cape, it's very flowy, it puts together incredibly quickly and easily, it's very self-explanatory. What have I done differently than what it should be? Well, actually, I haven't really done anything. The only thing I've done differently is put Mr. Huron, Luft Huron's head on him, because I've had it for ages and I wanted to put it on something, and you know what, it looks quite cool when he's going, bang, you're dead, Mr. Traitor. I've bored out the barrel, because it is a crime not to. I've removed the mould lines, because it is a crime not to. I have put a very nice little, although it doesn't look very nice there with a bit of glue sticking off, we'll have to get that off, little Raven Guard etched brass thingy thing, and they are very good, but they are a pain in the ass. He has also got a Raven Guard, a little badge, which again is very awesome. I got this from Shapeways, and I bought a pack of 60 of them, and they've already all gone except for 6, and because of Games Workshop's legal team, I cannot get any more. Which is fine, Games Workshop, I understand people shouldn't be profiting from your things, but if I can't buy it elsewhere, come on, do us a favour. And he's got a teeny tiny little Raven Guard thing on his cape, because why not? But other than that, he's very much standard. And he's a very, very lovely model. Really easy to put together, as I say. And actually, some nice little callbacks to previous models as well. I think the shield is something... Ooh, steady. I think the shield was something that they did with the previous limited edition Captain that they did, which wasn't a Primaris one. But I could be wrong. I could be talking lies. I don't think so, though. So that is him. And he's very lovely, as I say, and I very much recommend getting one. Although, of course, at this point, you might be struggling, because the store anniversary for most stores is probably already gone. And whether they'll be doing some next year as well, I do not know. But it's not something that I found to be very heavily advertised. In fact, I kept going into the Games Workshop nearby where I live. Once I saw the Warhammer community page about it, going, when is it in? When is it in? Can I have it? I want it. Give me 2, which I got. And I finally got it, but I quite like that. I quite like the fact that it's not that easy to get hold of. Although, as I say, I'm not going to be putting the other one together just yet, because there is a small but possible chance that he will be worth more than my kidney one day. So, that is my little review of the store anniversary Primaris Captain with Powerfist. If you have any criticisms, critiques, or otherwise, then please let me know. If there's anything else that you'd like to see about him, I can certainly show you. But until then, thank you very much, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye.